You have just seen another classic motion picture produced by Hollywood's finest. Stay tuned for another Hollywood classic coming up next. For American Movie Classics, I'm Lauren Bacall.
The proceeding was brought to you by Pfizer, where life is our life's work.
I'm ready as anybody can be. I'm ready as anybody can be. Yeah.
Are you ready to ask your doctor about Viagra? Get ready. Ask your doctor if a free sample of Viagra is right for you.
Well, I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me.
Learn how special effects artists transform actors into otherworldly creatures on Cinema Secrets, Unhuman Beings, next.
It's Bush, Gore, Moore. Bravo's unleashed Michael Moore during an election.
George, it's me, Mike.
And he's on a mission against politics.
We're going to run for Congress. A potted plant.
Big business.
No way, get him out.
And general stupidity.
I love kids. The kids need guns.
Who knew democracy could lead to this?
This is a wallet. This is a gun.
An all-new season of The Awful Truth. Every Wednesday at 10. Part of Bravo's Counterculture Wednesdays.
When she was just 19, director Howard Hawks spotted her on the cover of Harper's Bazaar, and the rest is movie history. Celebrate Lauren Bacall's birthday, Saturday on AMC. They're the movies we can't forget, but sometimes the best stories were never part of the script.
He didn't want Sonic on the set.
Each week, AMC's original series Backstory gives you an intimate look behind one of Hollywood's greatest films. The inside stories that are just as compelling as the movies themselves. Rare footage, candid interviews, new insights. It's all part of the Backstory, AMC's new original series, every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Brought to you by Radio Shack. You've got questions. We've got answers.
The thing that attracts me to makeup effects, appliance makeup, is the creativity of it. To make a makeup effect work, the main thing you want it to do is to be realistic. When you look back at films in the 50s and the 60s, it's kind of hokey. Well, everything is improved, and the audience expects more. In creating a special effect that will go on a person, the makeup becomes a prop for the actor to work with. It isn't something that's out here that stands out all by itself. So the actor has to feel comfortable with it, like it is part of his body. When you finally feel you're on the right track, then you put the actor into the chair and you do a mold of his face. When this dries out, it'll be a perfect mold to sculpt on. On that, with modeling clay and tools, you shape the concept and the idea that you've discussed. And give it, so the whole character will have its own personality. Foam latex is literally a liquid latex that is put into a blender and whipped up almost like chocolate mousse. This will whip the rubber up into a very high foam, and then it's poured into the molds, and the molds are tightly closed. And then when the rubber gels, which will take a few minutes, then the mold can go back into the oven, and it's cooked at 200 degrees to vulcanize the rubber. That's our Cardassian forehead. At that point, you can paint it, and then it's ready to be applied to the actor's face. Fine. The main idea behind this character was something that was cold and mean and slimy and scaly. It gave me the perfect opportunity to put this type of a pattern in. The bony ridge through here is to give us the idea of plating and then bringing it around the eyes here. And then there's an addition of a chin piece to give a stronger jaw, the ear piece here so it'll all flow in. And also there's just to take off this little human part right here, there's a nose tip that fits right in. And the makeup, when Mark is all finished, it'll be gorgeous. My staff consists of 10 makeup artists and 10 hairstylists. And then on any given day, that can increase up to 50.
We'll be in makeup all day, at least 15, 16 hours, I'm sure.
It was Gene Roddenberry's directive, always leave the eyes and always leave the mouth if you want the actor to emote. Mark's makeup turned out beautiful. It's one whole entire thing between the wardrobe, between the hair, between the makeup. It's one beautiful entity. I have had pretty much a free reign to come up with and design most everything that I've been involved with. It's like, it's my baby, and I got to deliver it.
I think Humphrey Bogart. I'm a Bogart fan. I'm a Humphrey Bogart.
Hide.
But yeah,
Learn how special effects artists transform actors into otherworldly creatures on Cinema Secrets, Unhuman Beings, next. The New Year's celebration that was the beginning of...
Oh, my God.
At the end.
Don't panic!
A box office sensation that spawned the disaster film craze of the 70s. With special effects that still hold water today. Gene Hackman heads an all-star cast in a fight against the mighty sea.
I told you I was going to get everybody out of here, and goddammit, I'm going to do it!
Irwin Allen's The Poseidon Adventure. Saturday at 6 p.m.
How many more lives?
Right after AMC's new original series Backstory. See how Irwin Allen kept his dream project afloat when the studio tried to sink it. Hitchcock shatters the warm tranquility of small-town America.
Do you know the world is a foul sty?
And gives us perhaps his most disturbing portrait of a serial killer. Sharon Stone hosts Shadow of a Doubt when AMC presents Universal Hitchcock, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Next, it's AMC FX, where the best of Hollywood effects come at you from both sides. Behind the screen with the AMC original series, Cinema Secrets. And on the screen with the AMC FX Movie of the Week. That's coming up next.
Howie, you're the expert on teamwork, right?
Yeah?
Bet you don't know the new place in your neighborhood to learn how to team up all these things through the internet.
Might that be the new Microsoft Internet Center at Radio Shack?
How'd you know?
Let our Microsoft Internet specialist show you a live demonstration of Easy MSN, and just for stopping by, get a free QCAT scanner for instant internet navigation. Radio Shack.
So, what makes us work like a team, Howie?
Patience, Terry. Infinite patience.
Welcome to AMC EFX. I'm Stan Winston. I have to admit I have a soft spot when it comes to the topic of tonight's Cinema Secrets, robots. I got my first Academy Award nomination back in 1982 for a robotic romantic comedy called Heartbeats. Not Quite Human Beings have been a staple of films dating all the way back to the 1927 masterpiece Metropolis. Whether meant to be scary like The Terminator, funny like Robin Williams in 1999's Bicentennial Man, or heroic like Commander Data on Star Trek, these almost humans are always fascinating. Let's see how they are brought to life. Cinema Secrets is next.
Revolutionary robotics transform Robin Williams into a futuristic android with a heart.
The most lovable princess.
I found her the most startling woman I've ever met.
The most glamorous auction.
Ladies' bid, for you, madam.
Made the most incredible story.
This dress I definitely was after from the very beginning.
We could not resist
trying it on.
Diane and I are probably one size apart. She's like an 8 and I'm maybe a 10.
I found myself with 3 dresses.
And it's yours.
Costing about $100,000.
The dress became so valuable.
The dress is under guard.
200,000 last time.
The women are desperate to own it.
There were grown men standing there with tears in their eyes.
Diana has become some sort of secular saint.
Princess Diana's Dresses, a CineMAX real-life exclusive.
It was probably one of the most thrilling moments I can ever remember.
Monday, September 25th on CineMAX.
Now what?
West. Jim West.
That was fun. When I stroll into the, when I bounce into the.
The following movie is rated PG-13.